Ads, I hate ads. You know what I like? Patreon.com/inkdependence keeps this blog ad-free. Hey folks, Mike here, and usually this is ink dependence, but today it is bag dependence. This is the Franklin-Christoph Fortis Backpack. Full disclosure type stuff, this bag was given to me. It was a gift, it was not for review, just because Scott Franklin knows I'm a bag guy, and so is he, and so he wanted to share this with me. He gave it to me like a year and a half ago, and I've been using it off and on since. And so the other thing that I have to disclose is that my wife works at Franklin-Christoph, but they are not a sponsor. This is, they didn't tell me what to say. I didn't ask them if I could do this review. I decided to talk about a bag I have. So this bag is called the Fortis. It is their first backpack. They haven't made any other backpacks that I'm aware of, and they also have a tote bag, which I haven't actually used. I'm not really a tote guy. I'm a backpack and sling guy. So this bag is made of wax canvas with leather accents and such. This one obviously is black with brown leather. There's also a version that is in brown with black leather. I forget what that one's called. Iron brown or some such thing. It's a really cool kind of rusty brown color, and I dig it. As a guy with a white cat, you can probably see some Mr. Nose hairs here. I can't keep them off of here. It comes off really easily with one of those rollers. This wax canvas does not like keep the cat hair, but man, I probably should have gone for brown, but you know, what are you gonna do? I like this black too. It's a very classy looking bag. On the outside here, you have two pockets, top and bottom, obviously. This is the pocket where I throw my stuff sack. This is just like the bag of stuff that I always have to have with me when I'm teaching or whatever. This has my dongles, it has my USB drives, it'll have my my laser pointers, it'll have my allergy meds, it'll have my ibuprofen for when the day is just getting to you. It'll have breath mints, because, you know, that sort of thing. But this is the bag that I just throw in bag after bag when I switch. I know all my stuff is here. It fits perfectly in this bottom pocket. Other things that fit in here are things like power bricks, power cords for laptops, all kinds of things can go in this bottom pocket. It's got more depth than you might think from looking at it from the front. Second pocket up here has the Franklin-Christoph Celtic Knot logo. That is all of the branding that is on this bag, and I dig minimal branding on anything, including bags. You can see over here I have a Topo Designs. Look at that big old Topo Designs label. That's the problem with that bag. That's like the one thing I'm like, I don't know about that. But this one, little bitty like Celtic Cross leather piece, like it. On the top here, you have a double zipper. You can go either way, whichever way you like. These nice big pull tabs make this easy to open when you're trying to get access to things. And it only opens about a third of the way down. I might say, oh man, I really wish that would open all the way up so I get total access to all the things. No, you don't, because this is meant to be a travel bag. At 15 liters, this is the thing that fits underneath your seat. It's the thing that keeps all the stuff you want to have right with you while your bag is in luggage or is in like the overhead bin. This is the thing you put in the passenger seat for that stuff you want to get at, your books, your music, your whatever. This is the stuff you want to take to school. This is not the bag that you want to, like, throw everything in for a weekend. That's not really what it's for. And so if you have a pocket that flips all the way open, all your stuff can fall out, and if anything hits the ground of an airplane, man, that stuff is forever unclean. So this is the safest way to go, and I think it's perfect for that. Across here you have plenty of room to throw in something like this Franklin-Christoph Vagabond Traveler style notebook. Perfect size for that. Then you have two pockets up in the top, and these are sized, not coincidentally, for things like the Franklin-Christoph 3 pen cases, like I have in there. But you can also throw like your sunglasses, your glasses cases, I don't know, maybe a medicine bottle or something, your like a small pair of headphones. You have those headphones that like fold up, and you put those in there. Plenty of room for small incidentals like that. And they are mesh on the outside, but the inside is like a nylon, so it's very smooth, so you don't have things getting caught or poking through. Works out really well. Zip that back up. Your main compartment here is not huge, but it definitely has enough depth to carry what you need to carry without letting you overpack for things. And then it has these gussets on the inside, which keep the bag from falling all the way open. It unzips a probably 2/3 zip, basically, which isn't a full clamshell or something that you would want in one bag travel. But again, if you don't want your stuff to hit the floor of that airplane or that bus and become forever unclean, this is the way you want it to go. I think these gussets are really good. You also have two of these pockets up here, like you had in the front panel, that are sized for things like the 3 pen cases or whatever you want to throw in there. And these are very nicely at hand for traveling. So if this is down on the floor, you can just like sort of unzip, reach in, grab the thing. It's right here at the top. It hasn't fallen to the bottom. You're not going to lose it forever. Things you can put in this main compartment. It's good for several philosophy books, I've found out. It's good for notebooks. It's good for whatever sized things you want to throw in there that you don't really need to get right now. Like you want to throw a sweater in there, like wrap up a sweater, put it in there, light jacket, a DOP kit, like things like that that you might need to have with you even if your stuff gets lost. This is good for carrying that. All right, zip that back up. Again, big leather zipper holder things. These are great. These zipper pulls are great. I like them. On the back, you have a laptop compartment. It goes all the way around, but it only goes about 2/3. Or sorry, like 3/4. I don't know, I didn't measure. I'm just kind of guessing. Same as the front zipper. And this will hold whatever laptop you want to throw in there up to a bit over the 15-inch. I'm sure it'll hold the 16-inch MacBook Pro. This is actually a 13-inch because I'm filming or doing audio on my 15-inch, but the 15-inch fits in here very well. It is padded front and back, so your laptop isn't getting hit by the things in the main compartment, and it's not slamming into your back if you happen to have other stuff in there. Of course, you can also throw a tablet or other skinny stuff in there if you like. On the bottom, this does go all the way to the bottom of the bag. However, it has a nice roll of like thick, cushy padding down here at the bottom of the laptop compartment, and that will keep your devices from slamming into the ground if you drop it a little bit heavier than you wanted to. All right, zip those back up. These zippers are very nice and smooth. I haven't had any problems with them catching or catching on things so far, and I like that. On the back of this, you will see that you have a luggage pass-through because, again, geared toward travel, so you can throw this on top of your wheeled bag without carrying it on your back the whole time. You also have a bit of leather trim up here where they sewed in the top of the straps. You have this nice piece down here for the bottom of the straps, and that's it for the back. The straps themselves, this is one thing I was a little worried about, is are these going to be very comfortable over any kind of period of time? Because this is meant to be running between gates or going to and from your car or on the train or whatever. But these straps are actually much more comfortable than I thought they were going to be. They have a nice stitching on the sides. They have a bit of sort of a mesh weave on the back. The front is that same wax canvas you have on the rest of the bag. And I'll tell you what, I wanted to test this out, so I loaded it up with a bunch of stuff. Laptops, pen cases, a bunch of philosophy books. I just grabbed a few off my shelf, crammed them in there, and took scraggles around the neighborhood for like 2.5 miles, and this thing was still comfortable. My back was a little bit sweaty because there's not really like a grid or anything weird back here, but like whatever, that's not really what this is meant to do. But if you're traveling, you're walking a couple of miles through the city, you're not going to have any problem with this. It was still very comfortable. There is no chest strap. I've seen a lot of people one-strap it. I'm not really a one-strapper. I'm a two-strapper. I'd like four-strap it if I had 4 straps, but these 2 straps are very comfortable. Okay, so those are the things I like about this. Oh, you also have a bottle pocket here on the side. I forgot about that. It's mesh on the outside, mesh on the inside. A little bit of a tighter weave on the inside. You don't have the same thing here. This is a little bit on the small side. This is one of my nitpicks. I wish this was a little bit bigger. It's big enough for like a Zojirushi thermos. It's big enough for like a 20-ounce Coke bottle. It is not big enough for like a Nalgene bottle or something larger like that. My Camelback bottles, and mine don't fit. You can get the skinnier ones. Those would be fine. Probably a travel coffee mug. You've got one of those skinny ones that fit in here pretty okay. But otherwise, fairly small. Okay. So those are the things I like about this bag. The materials are great. I think the build quality is good. This shows like almost no wear. I've got a little scuff here where, I don't know, something must have gotten like, I don't know, maybe I dropped some chocolate. I don't know what happened here, a little scuff. But no frays, no rips, no threads, no zippers have come undone. This is, even the zipper pulls still look great. Man, how long have I had this? It's been a while. Maybe 2.5 years. Holy goodness. But this strap up, this carry strap up here is great. This is a great grab handle. It's padded along the top. It's leather top and bottom. It's nice and wide so it doesn't cut into your hands. Good stuff. Now, what don't I love about this bag? Well, I'll show you the first thing I don't love about this bag. And that's this main compartment. The main compartment is black on black on black. This bag could not be blacker, frankly. And that's not great for me. I like to have a slightly lighter color on the inside. I don't even know if you can see on camera, but I've got 2 bags in here that we're just hiding because a lot of our accoutrement bags are black, and that means they're going to get lost in this black interior. This black on black from Notco, man, just disappears. This one has a nice electric blue zipper on there so I can find it, but a lighter color in here, I think on the next version of this bag would be a great upgrade because then things would be more visible on the interior, and that would be good for me. I like having a visible interior. The other thing I don't love are the buckles at the bottom of the straps. These are nice big brass buckles, but they don't really have they don't really have like teeth on them. And the strap material down here that goes from the bag to the strap, this stuff is like a cotton webbing. And while it's nice and strong, this is not going to rip anytime soon. It also doesn't really grab well. And so the combination of those two materials means that unless you knot this correctly, they can come loose. And you don't want your backpack straps coming loose on you. That is an unfortunate thing to have happen. Now, I've seen people put like one of those big safety pins through it. I think that's kind of an interesting idea. Scott Franklin said that he came up with a way of just looping this around where you don't have to, where it looks normal and you don't have it slip. I don't know how he does it. I hear he sends it like that from the shop now. And now I just sort of loop it through and then back on itself, and it kind of pokes out the side. Doesn't bother me at all. It might look a little bit strange, but it works perfectly well. And I can actually do a little bit of adjustment here as well. But you're not doing like a bunch of quick adjust stuff. That's not how this is set up. But aside from that, those are my only two nitpicks with this bag. It is a good bag, and for 145 bucks for a 15-liter travel bag like this, I think that you are getting a good deal, frankly. There are lots of bags that are way more expensive than this and don't give you as much convenience as this one. This doesn't overdo the organization, it doesn't overdo the materials and design. It is fairly simple looking, it is classy, and I think you can kind of take this anywhere. All right, thanks for watching very much. Check out this bag over at Franklin-Christoph.com. Tell them I sent you. Won't get you anything, but hey, it sounds nice for me. Also, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell icon, do the YouTube stuff, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out.